Dear students of Standard 10, today we will discuss little bit about new chapter, that is heredity. You must hear the name of or the word heredity. So, before discussing the heredity, you must know about the reproduction. So reproduction is an essential life process of all the organisms that are in need of too much potential energy is required, and for that only any organisms they perform these important functions of living beings. They breed their own kind. So there is a phrase, man begets man, cat begets cat, frog breeds to produce a frog. So these are a common thing. So how it happens? During reproduction. So what are the things during reproduction? What are the things is going to transfer and that are performed to make their own individual kind that they are producing? So you have noticed the children resembles their parents. If you are two brothers, three brothers, so they are resembling little bit to each other, but some little bit variations is also, they are vary from one another also. If so many sisters is there, so they are also resembling. Perhaps you have noticed someone has come to your door and you are going to open the door. So after saying you, he must reply, oh, you are the son of Mr. X, or you are the daughter of Mr. or Mrs. X. Why? No any father's and mother's name is written in your forehead. How they have to recognize? So that is the similarities. That are the characteristics that is known as a traits. That are the resemblance that has to be performed or noticed with your face. They have to recognize you. So these recognitions that are resembles to your parents. If you are two brothers, so someone having the more similar, so they must confuse if you are not having the bigger gap of two brothers' birth. So sometimes they have to confuse, you are the student X or you are the student Y, because you both are the brother. So this is due to the similarities. So these similarities that has to reflect in their physical appearance, their gesture, their posture, their face remarks, their style, their behavior, their outlook. So these actually, in a nutshell, or as a layman you can say, this is the hereditary characters. So this is the hereditary characters, and that is performed due to the traits. These traits means you can simply understand the characteristics. The traits means the characteristics. So one word is there, that is traits. You have to notice here or underline here the traits word. So two things is here. The traits or the characteristics of any species are passed down from one generation to another generation. One is the generation of your father and you are the second generation. So from one generation to another generation of any species, again you have to remind, in standard 9 you have to classification chapter read about the species. So species are passed down these traits or characteristics from generation to generation. These are having the resemblance. So this is one factor. Another factor, the closer will be the relationship, the greater will be the similarities. Sometimes 2 or 3 brothers in a family, they are having their child, so certainly few of them are having some similarities to each other. Their behaviors are alike. So these are the closer relationship with the closer generations. These relationship or the closer similarities are going to differ from generation to generation. That is going to pass down. What are the generation is going to pass down generation to generation, that dissimilarity will occur again and again. That is the reason we have must noticed or lesson the things we have passed on the 7th generations. After 7th generation, we are actually not having their own kind of similarities of before 7th generation's characteristics. So now little bit there are something new accumulations of these traits. So there are the new individuals. Their thoughts are different. Their resemblance are different. Their similarities are the different from the 7th generations before. So these are the different causes. Now one more thing is here. You have to recognize or remember. Again I have discussed here for the chapter of reproduction. These are the most important thing of living being. The major characteristics or role played in the reproduction by the cell chapter you have must learn in standard 9. In the chapter of cell, we have discussed about the outer layer of cell, that is cell membrane. There inside central part of the cell, that is known as the nucleus. In the nucleus, the thread-like structure, that is known as the chromosome. So these chromosome, if you have seen the structure of chromosome, so possessed or having some dotted characteristics over them embedded. These chromosomes are embedded with the dotted structure is known as the gene. So these genes are playing the important role to transfer from parents to the offspring. These are the factors that are playing the role of the resemblance. So again, you have to remind what we have discussed, the heredity. So this gene is known as the hereditary unit. So this is the fact of the study. So gene is the hereditary units, and these are responsible for these similarities. So before going that, again you have to remind one thing here, or recall, you have to in your mind, in the chapter of reproduction, sex determination. How sex determination come into the existence. How boys and girls as offsprings come into the existence from the same parents. Mother or father is same, but child is maybe either male or female, boys or girls, due to the sex determinations. So need not to discuss here about the sex determinations. So due to the characteristics of the gene available over them and the chromosomal aberrations, these chromosomes are having the two strands, and these are responsible for the division of cells. Again they have to bifurcate, and again in the next generation both gametes are come together and form the zygote. This zygotic conditions having both characteristics, one from parents or the mothers, one from the fathers. So one from mother, one from father. Both chromosomal strands are come together into the existence. Both strands are having the so many genes embedded over them. So they are now in close contact to each other. Both are going to make their aberrations and perform their similarities. That's why some of the traits means the characteristics. So these traits are maybe either similar with your father, or maybe either some traits are similar or matching with your mother. So in a offspring, some traits are coming from mother, some are coming from the father. So the continuity of the traits, which is the maintained for a species and passes down into the successive generation to generation, is called the heredity. So this is the definition of heredity. However, these similarities between brothers or sisters, male or female, there are also some dissimilarities will be there. Certainly, if you have to watch in between two brothers are of same parents, they are having some dissimilarities also. So no two individuals are exactly same or alike. These similarities are called the variations. Actually, till now you have to know about the differences. So in the study of heredity, these differences we have to study as a variations. In Hindi that is called vibhinnata. Bhinnata. So these variations or the differences, how they occurs into the offsprings. So here is a question mark here. Can we study about these similarities, about these variations? Certainly. So the study of patterns of transmission of these traits from parents to the offsprings in the successive generations to generation is known as a science of genetics. Genetics. Genetics is the science of genes, where it is the genes is embedded over the chromosome. So you have to know about gene, you must know about the chromosome. If you want to know the chromosome, you must know about the cell. If you want to know the cell, you must know about the gametes. If you want to know about the gametes, you must know about the species of they are applying their method of the reproduction. So these are a successive studies, continuity. So you have a clear-cut idea of all these when we are going to study about the heredity. So genetics is the study of patterns of transmission of the characteristics or traits from parents to their offspring in the successive generations. So this is known as a genetics. So parents give their children and make the resemblance or resemble their parents, both father and mother, passes these genes inherited. Heredity, that means gene is going to inherit. The transfer is, or you can simply known as a transfer. Inheritance means transfer from one to another. So inheritance or inherited from their own parents to the children. So genes are the stretches of DNA containing coded information for making proteins, which we have discussed little bit in standard 9, the double helical structure of DNA of chromosome when we have discussed the chapter of cell. So the embedded information of proteins, these are the found on the chromosomes of cells. Genes are the unit of heredity. So this is the little bit difference or the little bit idea about the heredity, genetics, the traits, the relationship, the reproduction, which brief idea we have discussed till now. Now, before proceeding to above or continuation to the above, you must know about the similarities and dissimilarities. So this similarities means resemblance and dissimilarities means the variations. So the differences is here we have to study as a variations, the difference. So difference between individual organisms or the group of organisms of any species caused either by the genetic differences or the environmental factors, these are called variations. Now there is two things here, that is the genetic difference and the environmental factors. Genetic difference, that you must learn into the sex determinations. There is the genetic difference. Due to this difference, the male and female child will possible. So this is the variations. Due to these variations, genetic differences, the two brothers having the differences, they are not alike. Two sisters, they are not alike. So these are the genetic difference. And environmental factors may be due to the climatic condition, due to the environmental condition, due to the nutritional factor, due to the metabolic activity, due to some exposure, due to some radiations, due to the lifestyle, due to the social structures. These are externally factors that has to perform their role certainly, which we have to study further later on. Variations can be seen in physical appearance, in their metabolic activity, in their behavior, their learning attitude, their expressions attitude, their gesture, their posture. So variations are due to the differences that occasionally appears in gene during their duplication, when they are going to duplicate during the zygotic conditions. So duplication of gene is essential for the cell to divide. When they are not going to duplicate, so zygote will not form. If zygote will not form, so the another successive generation will not possible. Apart from that, the division which we have discussed earlier are of mainly in the cell division are of two types. That is, we have discussed the reduction division or the some another. So the two types of division is happening into the cell, need not to discuss in detail here. So due to this duplication of the genes is only this possibility of the division of cells will be possible. So this is required for all kind of reproduction. Hence the reproduction is the cause of variations. If there will be no reproductions, so no variations will occur. You must be noticed during we have studied about the reproduction. So vegetative reproductions, you never find such type of variations like in potato, like in bougainvillea, and so many others. When you are going to cut the stems or put inside the soil, so again new plants is there, so there is no variations. But if you want to change something new, so the variations are of two types: sexual reproductions due to the sexual reproductions and reproduction in sexual and asexual. So these variations will be occur more and more during only the sexual reproduction, but not in the case of vegetative reproduction, that means the asexual reproductions. So you will find or distinct variations among the offsprings of the sexually reproducing animals, including humans also. Some variations are inherited and are important for the further evolution. As we need not to discuss here evolution, but certainly if you will not discuss evolution, so that is not the full concept. But we are bound to not discuss here evolution. So these sexual reproduction plays an important role in the course of evolution of an species also. So here we will learn about how variations are occurred or created by the inheritance. So little bit today about the heredity and variations, little bit today in this class we have discussed. Now next day we have to discuss something about the variations. Okay.